Hey again guys, this will be part 3 of my tutorial on how to build an automated boat system. In the first two parts we made the redstone device down there that will hold our boats for us, and we wired it up to a button right here, so when you click it the boats will come up and land here. And so now in parts 3 and maybe part 4, depending on how long this one is, we are going to be building the port, as I like to call it, where you will come in with your boat. It will stop you, allow you to get out, and then it will go park itself. So without further ado, I'll go into the materials you guys are going to need. You will need 2 doors of any type, metal or wood, it doesn't matter. You'll need 1 half block. By half block I mean like one that's cut in half. There's a sandstone half block, a wood half block, and a stone half block. I'm using the stone ones. You're going to need some glass, a couple boats for testing, some soul sand. You should need more than 30, and if you don't know where to get soul sand, it's in the nether. It's just that muddy looking stuff. It slows things down, so it'll prevent your boats from, when you're coming in, if you hit it, it'll prevent them from just crashing and breaking. You will need 2 buckets of water again, some torches to light up your area. A shovel and a pickaxe are highly recommended. Doesn't matter what type, you just need some. You will need some more torches, redstone torches that is, some more redstone, and stone pressure plates. And I say stone pressure plates because if you use wood ones, they can be triggered by items as well as your weight, whereas a stone pressure pad can only be triggered by your weight. That way when you're coming in, if there's nothing in the boat, it'll just keep going through. But if your weight's in it, the boat will activate the pad and the doors will close and allow you to get out. So you're going to need stone ones, not wood. So first thing we're going to do is make another infinite water pool. I made one right here already. If you guys don't remember how, just dig out a 2x2 area, put water here and water here, and then you can take out anywhere in it and it'll be fine. So our next step is going to be cutting it down to where it's on the same level as your ocean. And we're only cutting down where our hole is. So as you can see, my hole that drops down into my boat system is right here. And I guess really quickly I should tell you, I did make a little mistake, and that when I said it was a 2x2, this actually needs to be a 2x3. And if you aren't sure where to dig, just as you can see, my water starts on this side right here. So if I would have dug it this way, it would have turned my whole thing off, like made the water off, and I would have had to redo it all. So I'm guessing if you guys made it like me, you're just all going to take out these set of blocks right here down on the right. Ooh, didn't mean to fall there. Okay, so see, this was my original 2x2. I'll just demonstrate real quickly, like right here. This is my original 2x2. So then I just cut out a wall to the right. So now it's a little 3x2. And this is because the port is actually going to have 2 doors on it, but there's going to be a gap in between them, and that's where the half step's going to go. And so we need it to where there's going to be a nice little trickle effect here. Because if you try to cram it all in 2, it just gets over messy. So we're going to keep it short and simple for you guys. So once, I guess you have that dug. I'm sorry guys, I forgot about that. But once you have that dug, you are going to need to dig this straight line from these 3 to your ocean, and you're going to want to keep them on the level of your ocean. So as you can see, the water is this block right here, so it's only 1 block down for me. Might be more depending on where your hole comes out. You might have to dig a little extra, but just go ahead and dig that out. Like this. And I'm sorry it took me a little longer to do this. I have been having midterm tests lately. It hasn't been very fun. But I'm done with almost all of them now, so that's good. So as you can see now, if I take these blocks out, the water will flow in, and that's exactly what we want. So next step would be, if this is sand, you're going to want to replace your bottom. If it's dirt, rock, anything else, you don't have to worry about it. Or if you want it to look good, like, you just replace it with your favorite type of block. But mine's made of sand, and we're going to be doing redstone circuitry underneath it. And so it's just going to kind of be a pain in the butt to have to deal with all the sand falling down. And if you place a door on sand and you take out the block under it, it'll just take out the sand block with the door on it too. So you'll just be really frustrated if it's sand. Or gravel, I guess, because gravel falls with gravity too. So just replace that with your favorite block type if you have either of those. And that's as far as that goes. So our next step, we're going to need our 2 doors and our half step. Oh yeah, I did mention this before. You might want some dirt just in case. I find it to be the duct tape of Minecraft in that you can solve a lot of problems and patch water fixes and stuff with it. So it's just an all-around good tool. So you're going to count 8 towards the ocean from your hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is where your water is going to go. So I'll just do that real quickly here. And it just kind of floated all over like a mess, but we can fix that. But what that does is it'll get that water right to the edge if you go 8 over, so it won't flow down and mess up our current streams. It'll just flow perfectly right there. So I'm going to refill my buckets real quick and keep going here. So directly in front of your water blocks that you placed, you are going to place a door facing away from your hole. So, and you're going to want to do that on both corners like this. And then the half step in the middle. Like that. And what that does is, by placing them away from there, the doors are on that side, giving you more wiggle room when you come in, because the pressure plate's going to be right here. So if you placed them this way, the door would actually be right here. So it wouldn't give it enough time to activate, so you would just keep going if you didn't do that. Alright, so back to the tutorial. Sorry about that, I had to go to class real quick. Our next goal is to add the circuitry to this so that they will be open when we have a pressure plate. And then when you put your weight on it, it'll close. So first thing you're going to do is take out your pressure plates, your redstone, and your redstone torches. Like that. And you're going to place your pressure pad right here. Just right in front of that half step there. And then after that, we are going to dig some lag there again. We're going to dig underneath our doors to where you can walk around down there, so you're going to need to go 2 under the doors. Like that. And you're just going to want some room in here, so just kind of dig it out a little bit. Make it a little bit roomy. And so if you guys don't know how to wire a double door, I want to put this pretty simply. Just take out some dirt or some other block you have a lot of, you don't really need, and then right under your door you're going to place a block under each of them so that there's this I guess you'd say air gap between them, and you're going to place a torch on them. And as you heard, one of the doors opened and one of them stayed closed. And this is because double doors actually are alternated, and so you have to fix that. And we're gonna fix that pretty simply here. So if you think about it here, when we have our boats come in, we're gonna want these doors to be open right away. So we're gonna leave that one the way it is and fix this one. So that way when we come in and we step on the plate, this door and that door will close. So to make this door open now, it's gonna be pretty simple. Just gotta do a little more digging here. Hopefully you guys don't have to deal with the sand. Because because the sand's kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. Sand's kind of a butt to work with. So you're just going to dig 2 out. Like that. And then all you do is place a redstone here and a torch right across from that. So now you see that it's lit up and it alternated it. So now see, both doors are open. And that's exactly what we wanted. My game is lagging abnormally bad today. I'm sorry, guys. I'll just keep going here and hopefully it'll kind of calm down after a while. So our next goal is to make these two doors hook up to that one pressure plate. So just increase the depth of here, make it a little bit wider. You want to make it wider outwards. Like, you don't have to go behind the doors any. You got to work out this way. So right under your pressure pad, which mine's right here, you're going to place another dirt block or whatever block you have. And we are going to put a redstone on there. So that when you press that, the redstone gets activated. And now all we have to do is simply run these 2 door circuits to this. And it's pretty simple. You just dig this one down and place it there and continue all the way back like this. And you're going to need to put this one down from the torch, because as you saw when I didn't, it was lit up just like that one. So no matter how many times you press that button, this would already be lit up, and so it would be basically unchangeable, and so it wouldn't actually do anything. So you want to put it one under like I have right here. And the other side's really simple. I just got to dig it out again. This side's already going to be off when you run the circuit, so there's no need to worry about digging down any. Just run it just directly off it like that. And so now, as you see, they all come to this one spot. So when I come up here and I click this, the door should close. As they do right there. So then just cover this back up. We probably won't be working down there anymore. So you're done with your pressure plates and your redstone. Now it's just all cosmetic, pretty much, and building the upper part.